Rainbow Chicken employees injured after a petrol bombing incident. And Section 27 says a court case over admission policies is crucial. I'm Lebo Changala with this news update. Northwest Police are investigating a petrol bombing in Rustenburg in which 10 Rainbow Chicken employees were seriously injured. Police say a group of people believed to be striking Rainbow staff allegedly threw a petrol bomb at the bus carrying their colleagues in the Zinnerville industrial area last night. A case of attempted murder and malicious damage to property was opened. No one has been arrested yet. Last month, almost 1,900 Rainbow workers affiliated to the Food and Allied Workers Union embarked on a strike at the Rustenburg plant. Who says they wanted a monthly wage increase of 700 Rand and changes to their working conditions. Section 27 says the court case between the Gauteng Education Department and Rivonia Primary School over admission policies is crucial for access to education in South Africa. The Constitutional Court is scheduled to hear the case tomorrow, where the school refused to admit a grade 1 pupil in 2011, saying it had no capacity. The department then instructed the school governing body to admit the pupil. Section 27 spokesperson Nikki Stein.
The parties have agreed that on the issue of the balance of power, they're going to stay the case until we get an outcome in the Rivonia case, because that will have a direct impact on the Fakville case. The Rivonia case is going to decide whether the Gauteng Department of Education or any other provincial Department of Education can instruct an SGB to act against its policies.
The Asset Forfeiture Unit has frozen the assets of a wealthy Port Elizabeth church leader as investigations continue into alleged corruption and money laundering involving the Mzingisi Development Trust. Reverend Samuel Banzana of Wasedopi, or the Ethiopian Episcopal Church, is the manager of the trust, established in 1992 to improve the standard of living of Port Elizabeth communities. Banzana is accused of receiving illegal payments from a construction company in return for awarding it tenders to continue building RDP houses in Bethelsdorp. His frozen assets include a house with an estimated value of 1.5 million Rand and 3 cars, each worth $500,000 Rand. Tepo Ndwalaza is the National Prosecuting Authority's regional spokesperson.
We contend that as the Asset Forfeiture Unit, that these assets were proceeds or instrumentalities used in the commission of corruption and money laundering, and therefore we believe that they should be forfeited to the state. That's exactly what we did this morning, and we are actually very pleased to say that this will show the communities that the government and the law enforcement agencies of this country are working hard to root out corruption.
And businesses in parts of northwestern Johannesburg and the West Rand are suffering huge losses as foodstuffs spoil because of the power outage. Delray, Florida, Glen, Bachborn, Qualarina and North Cliff Extension 19 among the areas affected. City Power says the blackout was caused by theft of power cables at the weekend. They are hoping to restore electricity by Friday. Reporter Molebo Sibidi visited the area.
Traffic lights are out of order, causing major congestion, and shopping centers are barely managing to operate effectively. Some stores are using generators to keep the fridges cold. Shop owners say they've lost customers and have had to throw away thousands of rands worth of food stock. Many fast food chains have been closed since the weekend. The Bergbron Medical Center is also operating with a generator. Meanwhile, at the Florida power station, dozens of men in overalls can be seen hard at work trying to get the power cables back in order. Molebo Sibidi, SABC News, Florida.